Hey guys, so here's a close-up look. See the basic colors and stuff together. This is my naked eye. So let's get into it. Now what I'm going to be using is my little matte quad here. You can get these just basic and build with your own eyeshadows. I'm going to be using the 4 eyeshadows. This one here is Blanc type. I'm sorry, guys. This one here is Blanc type. It's like a matte ivory color. This one here is soft brown. This is like a peachy, soft peach brown color. And this here is a matte black. This is Carbon by MAC. And this one is handwritten. It's like a dark chocolate brown type of color. So if you don't have these, you can use like a basic white, light brown, dark brown, and a black. Doesn't matter by who. Let's get into it. First, guys, you want to prime your eye. I'm going to be using NARS smudge proof eyeshadow base. You can use any of your favorite primer, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, Urban Decay eye primer potion, whatever you have, use it. So I'm sorry guys. So I'm just gonna dot, rub that on here like so. Get it all the way in. Okay, just like that. And this is gonna prevent your eyeshadow from smudging and getting that little line and creasing and all the other stuff. Now, an extra protection that I use for my eyeshadow not to crease, I use these MAC paint pots. And paint pots, they make your eyeshadow color pop. Like if you want to use a white base and for your colors to stand out, or a black base, whichever. These are kind of like extra stickiness for your eyeshadow to stick. Again, you don't have to use this. You can just use the primer and you'll be good to go. So I'm just going to get some. You can use your finger. I am going in with a e.l.f. professional blending eyeshadow brush. Looks like this, like a little fluffy dome. And guys, these are good too. I get these from Kroger's or Randall's out here. They're usually on a shelf by themselves in the cosmetic aisle, and they're $1. You can't go wrong with $1, especially these times. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this onto the product. Okay. And I'm just going to, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure you can see this and look into the mirror behind me at the same time so it comes out right. So I'm just blending this on my lid, and I am going up into the brow bone area. So lid, crease, brow bone. Blending it out. Okay. If you're using your finger, blend it out. And that's what we're going to have right now. So, next I am going in with another e.l.f. brush. This is just a basic eyeshadow brush. Getting my quad. And I'm going to go in first with the Blanc type. This is the matte ivory color. Again, if you don't have this, just plain white eyeshadow. And I'm just going to tapping motion. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. On the lid. Okay. Then I'm going to go into the inner duct. Just smooth this out. Moving it all around. Then, Then I'm just going to take my eyeshadow brush sideways, and I'm going to go over and blend the harsh lines out. When I mean harsh line is you have a just a solid line, how I just put the eyeshadow on and you don't blend it out. Doing it sideways like that helps blend out the eyeshadow. Okay? Got that. So that's what we're gonna have right now. So I'm gonna go back with that not Sonia. Whew, Lord, it's late. I'm gonna go back with that e.l.f. Professional Blending Brush. Duh. This one right here. And I'm gonna go in with, forgive me guys, this is my first time doing on iMovie, making this tutorial. So I'm going in with the black. I'm just tapping my brush right into it. And I'm gonna tap 1, 2. That's to shake off the excess eyeshadow. We don't want too much. So this little area right here, I call this a little pocket, like your outer V area. So I'm gonna take the brush and just poke it, get my little circle together. So that's our starting point. So you wanna make a little circle, 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 circle. And then you're gonna go in slightly. Windshield wiper, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. I'm gonna stop right where the inner tear duct is. So I'm gonna go right here and stop. Blend back and forth. And then when I'm coming back, I'm gonna go a little bit down, like to right here where my lower lash line ends, like making a little C. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is what we should have right now. And you can blend it out just a little. I'm actually gonna tap a little bit more in. We'll start with the circle, then we're going in, windshield wiper. Okay guys, and that's what we're gonna have. So same brush, but now to blend out this black that we just did, I'm gonna go into the handwritten, and that's the deeper, darker chocolate brown color. I tap that on my brush just to get enough. Tap that once. So we're gonna go right above where the black stops. So same thing, and then we're just gonna blend. We're blending out the brown. Windshield wiper, right where the black stops. Remember, stopping right here into the inner tear duct. I'm just gonna back and forth, back and forth. Okay. And this is what we're gonna have right now. Okay. Now, we finish with that. I'm going in with a MAC. Let me set this on here. I'm going with the MAC 252 brush. This brush is good for applying eyeshadow on the brow bone area. It's a really stiff brush, so if you're trying to get like a faded look in the brow bone area, or to do like your highlight and your brow bone color, this is the brush to go with. Fortunately, e.l.f. doesn't have a brush like this, so this is what I'm going to use. If you have like a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, you can use that as well. So I'm going in with soft, I'm going in with soft brown, and I'm just going to dig that just like that. No tapping. So this area here, my brow bone, so I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to make a big U. Okay? Again, starting right here, and I'm making a big U. Now, doing this helps with the transitioning. So when I apply my highlight color, everything is blended. So I'm just going in. And then I'm going down to blend this in with the inside as well. See? And that's what we'll have. Now, same brush, I'm going in with the Blanc Type that we use for the lid. And I'm just going to tap into that. Now, this is going to be the highlight. And when I mean highlight, that's this point right here underneath the arch to give your eyeshadow a little pop. And then here on the brow bone area to help with blending. So again, just like we did with the soft brown, we're going to start right here We're gonna make the little U right there. So I'm just gonna blend that out. Okay, I'll blend this right above it. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tap one more time. This time, I'm going to go right where the arch is. I'm just gonna dig in there and then sweep right underneath the brow bone. Not brow bone, eyebrow, guys. So again, take it, dig, and sweep. We're blending. Then we're gonna blend down, and that's gonna fade into the soft brown. See? If you want your highlight to have more of a pop, like how mine does, well, this was done earlier this morning, so you might not be able to see it, but to give it a little bit more pop, I'm gonna go in with my favorite highlight, and this is MAC's Rice Paper. This is like a shimmery champagne color. Pretty. So again, I'm gonna take my 252 and I'm gonna dig in this back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna go in, tap right here, dig, then sweep. Okay, sweep it out. Okay. Okay, and that's the highlight. Okay, yeah, you can see a little bit here. And that's it. That's what we have. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of eyeliner. I won't put the other eyelash on because it's getting pretty late, but I will have a tutorial on how to apply eyelashes, and also going to be doing my foundation one-on-one quickie. Some of my coworkers and friends have questions about foundation, especially women of color. You know, we have the oily skin, but it's not just going to be for women with oily skin, the dry skin, the combo. They have the oily and the dry, so look out for that. How I apply my eyeliner, I take a angled brush. This is MAC's 266. And it's an angled brush. This is what I use to apply eyeliner. And I'm going to be using MAC's Black Track Fluid Line to apply it. Now, with this is really good fluid line for eyeliner, but since I had this for a minute, it gets a little dry. So what I do, I take MAC's Fix Plus. Don't have Fix Plus, get a little bit of water and with your finger, spread it on there, then dip it in there. This will work fine too, but I'm just gonna spray that, give it a little shake, and I'm just gonna take it, dip it in there, okay? And I hope I can see this, okay? So what I do is I start here in the inner tear duct, and I just little bitty strokes go up in the lash line. See? Just like that. And then I'll go back and I start here, dig right up in there, and just bam. That's it.